Hello, everybody, and welcome back to World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. How are y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all having a wonderful weekend, as today is Sunday. Sunday, April 19th, 2026. How are y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all doing wonderful. Good morning, and good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are watching from. And I just want to make this quick announcement. I do apologize for the very late upload. Normally, I do uploads. At 10 or 11. Normally, no uploads on the weekend. Sometimes I do uploads on the weekend. I try to do it early in the morning. This one, unfortunately, is going to be a little bit in the afternoon. And I do apologize because, I had a very busy Friday night. I had a very busy Saturday and a very busy Saturday night. Had a great time, though. Had a good weekend. This weekend is looking good. I found myself a little bit of quiet time and a little bit of time to myself. So I'm like, you know what? Let's hop on here and do a World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24, another race for you guys. Today we're going to Volusia. We're going to do another quick race. We're going back with the World of Outlaw late models. But the question is, who are we picking? Well, I do like the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. And there's one driver. We're going to change his scheme. Yeah, let's do that one. There is one driver that I actually do like over at the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. He's a former champion. I have seen him quite a few times, especially here in Pennsylvania. And I figured, you know what? Why not? Why not we do him? Get him out of the way. Oh, I'm not trying to be mean and say get him out of the way, but let's do the O Show, the Newport Nightmare, Jimmy Owens. He's, I think he's a four or five time Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion. He had a very good rivalry with Scott Bloomquist. He had a very good rivalry with Jonathan Davenport. He was always up there with contention to win the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championship. And, the paint schemes, everything else, I've always loved what he's done. So yeah, let's go with Jimmy Owens. We're going to go over here to Volusia. And let's go have some fun. Now, the settings are still the same as we did with Rick Eckert. The settings are still going to be the same, normal, until we start winning a little bit more. And then once we start winning a little bit more, then we'll crank it up a little bit, race them a little bit harder. One of you did ask me to do a career. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, let's get into practice here at Volusia Speedway Park in Barberville, Florida. It's definitely one of the tracks I would love to go to, especially seeing the World of Outlaw late models or any division down here. I love watching on Dirt Vision, Volusia, especially when the late models are here, especially when the World of Outlaw 410 sprint cars are here. They put on a good show. And as you guys do know, I do use an Xbox controller as I do not have a pedal or steering wheel yet. I'm thinking about getting one, but then again, I'm not thinking about getting one, so. Let's head back down here to the bottom, try the bottom here. A little tight. 3-4, but it's alright, let's try again. Ooh, it does not like that middle part of the corner, but hey, there we go. I think this is when he was with, this car is not with Kohler Motorsports. This is with the team that he was with before. So I believe this is Rocket. I think this is Rocket. trying to say off Brent Mars. Brent there. That one. You see why I don't do third person a lot. Ooh, sorry, Madden. Sorry, Madden. That was a little bit fun. Alright, I was in practice. We did good there.
Take a look at the hot lap times.
14.979, I'll take that. You know, I try not to run the bottom a lot. I do try to run the middle. I do try to run the top, especially with different tracks. And that's another question I did get asked. You know, what line do I prefer? It depends on the track. It depends on setups. It depends on where I do like to run. To tell you the truth, I do like to run the top a lot at certain tracks. There's a couple of tracks that they created that resemble tracks here in America. There's actually two of them where you just run the top the whole time. Now, I'm not talking about the official tracks. I'm talking about the tracks that they created. But let's quickly go to qualifying here. And once you get done with qualifying, I'm going to take a moment and talk about moving forward with this game, moving forward with Farming Simulator, because I've been getting a lot of questions about that, actually. So yeah, see, we shouldn't have ran the top there, but there we go. Bobby Pierce, Brandon Shepard, Dennis Erb Jr., Brent Larson, Kyle Bronson, Ryan Gustin, Katie Dillard, Chris May, and Brian Shirley right off the top 10. Not too bad. Heat 1. Alright, so before we continue, and I'm not going to try to make this long, I'm not trying to make this short, but I just want to bring this attention to all of you guys. So, the object is to bring new games to the channel. Oh, Ruben. Anyway, the goal is to bring new games to the channel each and every time I try to bring a new game. Now, I did talk about bringing Helldivers, games I play with my friends. We have all gotten a little bit busy, so we don't know when we're going to be able to record for my YouTube or for when we play together, because we all been having very busy lives. You know, some of us have kids, some of us have, you know, bills, you know, some of us work more than others, some of us, you know, and I'm not trying to be a dick when I say some work more than others. It's just that, you know, some people just want to make a little bit more overtime to help pay a little bit of bills, which is understandable, which I do sometimes as well at my work. Now, I am going to mention this now. This game and Farming Simulator are going to be here to stay, but the difference between this game and Farming Simulator, we actually have a career profile. Over here, we do not have a career profile. This one, we're just going to have fun. We're going to do different series. This is going to be a weekend-based game. This is going to give ATS and ETS2 a much-needed break. I know you guys want to see me do them on live or on the weekend. I kind of stick away from them. Another thing, one of these weekends coming up, I will try to go live on Farming Simulator 25. You guys have just suggested that multiple times. I'm thinking about doing that. So yeah. But anyway, I just want to clear that up and talk about that. I know I'll be talking more about this on ATS and ETS2 if we do, you know, them games, which we probably will. You know, why should I say it like that? We were at Barberville, which we had the same problem there at the start. You know, coming out the corner, and you know, you hit the gas a little bit, you might go up and hit second place guys. So. And try to run the middle here. As you see my middle mirror back there, Chris Madden, he's running the top. Looks like Chris Ferguson just got third. He's a slid job. Ross Bales. There you go, that we're not wayward near anybody. Give me an idea of what 1.7 seconds looks. Larson just got the third. Here's Joseph Joyner. Oh, he went, oh. He's been running the bottom. I'm not gonna take my revenge down. It's alright, it's all good. We got a little bit of damage. It's all good. I didn't realize he was going to the top because the last couple corners he's been taking the bottom. So. And also, I think I also asked this question, hey, are you going to run other guys that we don't see at the top? Like Joseph Joyner would be. Now, you gotta remember that this game is 2 years old. A lot of guys that you see at the back of the pack, they are winning. They are doing good now, like Joseph Joyner. Brett Larson, you do see him do good every once in a while. But yeah, we probably will do a couple guys back there. Let's get into the qualifying dash.
The qualifying dash is about to start. The winner of this race
And
starts on the
wow,
pole for the
this
main.
is a stellar field presented by Dirt Vision. And that's another question you guys asked me. Do I like Dirt Vision or Flow? It don't really matter to me. Flow does have more stuff than just racing. Sorry, Bobby. Ooh, slide job, crossover. Love Brandon Shepherd. Sorry. Good start. That was a good start by Brandon Shepherd. Here was Bobby. Bobby's going to do a slide job on Brandon. Oh, he's going to get to me. Not easy. No, he's not going to clear me. Try to make sure I get Bobby plenty of room. Even though I really don't care for the guy. Alright, let's see if we can. We got 5 laps here. We got him. Oh, sorry, Brandon. block the slide job. See, that plan was, he was thinking I was going to go to the top to get more momentum for the front stretch. But in all reality, it might just stay at the bottom there. I blocked the slide job. So now him and Brandon are going to go at it. You guys load.
That was an amazing win. Congratulations.
Kyle Brunson, Kay Dillard, Dennis Herbshinger, Ryan Gusson, Chris Mann, Brandon Shepard, Bob Sears, and yours truly. So I just want to show you guys here. Just want to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so alright. So here's what happened. You see Bobby sees that Brianna's getting like sucked up in my hot air. And there you see Bobby, here he comes, he's got me. Now watch. This is the next lap or two. We start getting runs because we're in Bobby's air. We lifted there, cleared him. He gets back underneath me. You know, Brandon can't really complete the pass, and then there's my slide job. And then there you go. So in all reality, what happened was is like, so Bobby had a run right here, or Bobby had a run right there, and he thought I was gonna scoot up more in front of him. But as you guys can see, we didn't let that happen. So it's all good. Let's start the A main. I think it's 40 laps. Let's have some fun.
Drivers are coming to the line.
The smooth operator Neo show. Here we go. Back up in the top corner. Bobby did fell back to third. Brent Larson's in the top five, right behind Ryan Gusson. Bobby's going for second. See what I mean? If you hang at the top really good, if you can make it really good like I am, you can make it like a rail car and just stay there the whole time. Brandon's coming though. Here he comes. He's picking up time. Now we do know the bottom is fast, we do know that, so right now we're just trying to hang up top, you know, see what, you know, what line is going to do what here. Because, you know, we do have all 25 cars out here. You know, we haven't really dealt with that, so. Scott on the top, and then we got Drake Troutman right here. Brian Hussingler. They got Evan Moran. Doesn't look like he's having a good night. Name. I think it's Todd Mooney. It might be Todd Mooney. I don't know. They were behind us, and they were gaining on us. Now they're losing us because of this flat traffic. They might catch because of that. There they are. I can see the top of Brandon's car blue. You can't miss that blue. He's on the bottom there, 3 and 4. And Darrell Lanigan. Hey, Mason Ziegler, and then we got Chris Ferguson in front of him. Oops. It's Fergie time. Ooh. I think we got Cody Overton in front of him. Got a little loose there. Halfway, or we will be halfway. Got Tyler Brody, I think that's the back of the field. That white car, and it's Mike Marler. Field's gonna get a little tougher because we're entering the top 10, and the top 10 is always the fastest one. Yeah, here's Sorensen again. Sometimes you just gotta make them abrasive moves in the corner. Like we could have slid on him, but get right behind Mike Marler, who's underneath Brian Hussing there. Lip there. Come on, Marler. try to be respectful and nice as much as possible, especially with the back half or the back markers. Like right there in that little moment, they wouldn't have been necessary, like to hit the back end of Mike Marler and just spin him out. You know, he's running a good race. He's up here at 11. You know, right here is Brian Shirley. So, and we got what, like 13 laps to go. You know, you can try to get up here and get in front of Brian Shirley. So. Got a little loose there behind Shirley. Devin Moran. Kate Dillard. So that little move we just did there, we went to the top and then we dipped in the middle because, you know, Shirley didn't come up like I thought he was going to come up. So, and Bobby Pierce just took second from Brandon Shepherd. I don't know what happened there, but I don't know if you heard it or not, but we hit the brakes. That would have been bad. Look at that group of cars. There's a group of cars just leaving turn 1 and 2 there. I think we're just at the 5 lap. Yeah, we have like 5 laps to go. This is where we just take our time. There we go. I don't know who that was with, but Dennis their finger, but it's like Sonny Bronson. Top 5 is in sight. This is what happens sometimes. Doesn't happen all the time, but we're good. We just stayed behind Gus and we got through that. The only reason why I got through there is because, you know, I didn't want Bobby Pierce to catch me there. That would have been a real hassle trying to get the lead back in front if Bobby Pierce managed to if Bobby Pierce managed to get ahead of me, which that would have been a pain.
That was an amazing win. Congratulations.
There we go.
Here are the official results.
So there's myself and Bobby Pierce, Brandon Shepherd, Brent Larson, and then Ryan Gustin. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for me. First place. Not too bad. Let's finish the event. Confirm. Alright. Good deal for everyone. Yeah, like I said, there are so many tracks that we're going to do here. Obviously, there's the 3 PA tracks that I go to. Port Royal, Williams Grove, Lincoln. Had not been out here to Lernerville. I really want to get out to Lernerville. I want to take my boy out to Lernerville. A lot of you guys say go out there for the one Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series race. So, but yeah, that will do. Like I said, this is going to be a weekend thing. This is not going to be a permanent weekend thing. This might be a Saturday or a Sunday, or like I said, if for some reason I'm not able to get out 2 or 3 videos, then this is going to be a backup to that. But anyway, that was with Jimmy Owens. Don't worry, we will be using a lot of these guys in all these classes. In the late model world, in the 410 sprint car world, in this game, rather. So, can't wait to have fun. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. All right, guys. Thank you for all the love on here on YouTube. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for all the love on here on YouTube once again. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.